Okay. So some of these have prices on them, and I noticed some of those don't.
The ones that don't are $5.
Okay.
Popcorn is left.
It was an empty box in the garage.
Trying something different today. Elephant's Trunk Flea Market. See how this goes.
Over here, I've never been
The only thing I'm getting is a record from Dennis.
I feel like this game is imminently being re-released on the Switch. So
Breath of Fire, I saved all my
yeah.
lives.
Looking at those auctions right now.
I kept all mine from Dragon Warrior.
These I'm not making.
I got rid of
I have
all
a
mine.
mother
like,
stuff. You need a
some
Wii?
stuff years ago.
Need? No. Would pick up for like $10. Yeah.
And now it's good.
Lately, I've been trying to just leave the regular, natural audio in these videos for you and put a little bit less over the top in terms of production for music, that is. But they were blasting music every other booth at this flea market, so I'm gonna have to put it in here and there. One thing that kind of comes to mind as I'm editing this video is this is a flea market that technically opens to the public that is willing to pay $20 to get in. An hour, is it an hour and a half, 2 hours before I got there, before it opened to the general public for a $5 admission. And certain things that I feel like at my usual flea market up in Mansfield would be like hounded, like these video games, they've been hounded, they've been picked through. So there is that, and it's kind of a theme of the video that you will see multiple times. Someone either has a box under their table that they haven't priced yet, or a box under their table that just has no prices on it, and you can kind of infer where those came from. They shopped them at the flea market this morning before it was open to the people that only wanted to pay $5 to get in. What I've taken away from this is I gotta stop being cheap, maybe? I don't know. I still think it's kind of bullshit that that is even a thing. I feel like it makes perfect sense for a flea market to just open at a certain time like Mansfield. 8 o'clock open, that's perfectly fine with me. However, opening at 7 did leave me a lot extra time in the day. So some of these have prices on them, and I noticed some of those don't.
The ones that don't are $5.
Okay. One thing that doesn't really get conveyed in this video, given that we're only about 4 minutes in at this point, is I've already been through about half of this flea market when I've reached this booth. So all these games were an incredible breath of fresh air for me because I thought I was going to strike out completely.
25, 40, 50. Oh, Miss Pac-Man. We actually have the
It's so much better than
the cocktail table. Old
Yeah.
school, yeah.
It's so much better than regular Pac-Man.
Oh, I agree.
How many pieces?
Huh?
Well, I played that on VR, and it was so.
I have the VR version for PS2. I gotta play that. Like, I specifically went to look at the VR version of that.
Huh?
Biohazard.
He didn't. Biohazard.
That's 7. That's long.
Yeah. That's the one where the cop's in the garage, and you're about to escape the house, and the guy comes in with the axe, and then you're not, and then you don't leave.
You interested in NES stuff, bud?
Yeah.
He's got a.
Come on over.
Popcorn is left.
It was an empty box in the garage.
Popcorn is the best.
Some of them have prices on them, some of them don't. I just picked up a whole bunch this morning. So.
Size of the Jordan's 12.
That one is odd. I have no idea.
I want to get one.
I feel like if it's not a regular Nintendo cartridge, it's probably a shitty game. You know?
It's, what is it? What's on it? It's $20. I mean, it's
Yeah.
it's weird.
B52.
B52.
Probably get close to 40, 45.
Yeah, hopefully.
Ironically, I collect PS2, not 360.
Oh yeah, I collect PS3. Like, I mean, I somehow stuck with PS3. I'm not actively going for it. I mean, it's just probably the same
I
thing
got
I'm
a
going to do
couple
with
of
the
loose semi
Xbox.
games too. I
the
didn't put
original
out because it was
Xbox, you got all the
missed, and I'm not putting.
exclusives.
I didn't want
Yeah.
to put cartridge. That's the only
Yeah.
cartridge I put out.
Like dual
Yeah, I had my
system
wipers on the
games.
entire way down, and I was like, oh man, this is gonna suck.
here, and I'm like, what?
All right, the aforementioned games under the table that were bought that morning. So basically stuff I missed out on by not being willing to be there at 5:30 or 4:30 or whatever it is in the morning that they allow you in if you want to pay $20. Yeah, unfortunate. I don't know what he paid, obviously. I didn't really ask about any of them because I wasn't that interested in buying, knowing that he just bought them and that the prices wouldn't be, well, what I would consider flea market or garage sale prices, which is what I'm looking for. I did circle back around to the other side of the table and asked on prices on some of the stuff that was there, like the Switch games. Unfortunately for me, but not unfortunately for you, because I edited it out, I was there for probably the next 10 minutes as the guy looked up stuff. And I didn't want to be rude and try and like peace out early, like, because his prices were fair for Switch games. But once again, I'm looking for flea market prices, garage sale prices. So there's that.
You always got cool stuff.
think? Yeah, it's a good shape, right? Right. Yeah, that was a good shape too. You want it, man? Take it for 20. I want to get rid of this stuff today.
Yeah, that's kind of a board game.
20 on that one.
Yeah. So I'm beginning to notice editing my own videos that it's kind of a running theme that I'll often ask the price on something
Is that a GoPro you got
and
there?
then not buy,
That's pretty cool.
or not even negotiate. And it's honestly because it's something, in the case of this board game, this is one that I've seen at Target, and I know for a fact that my friends and I will not really falter from playing Catan, Ticket to Ride, all the basics to play something like this. So what I'm asking for is if it's a price that like I just can't say no to, like $5, maybe $10. But I'm not going to insult the guy. So weird. Morning.
Yeah, I get to stay on my normal one. I just need to have one.
That's really cool.
Yeah, isn't it though?
Got this.
Okay, cool.
Should you do 5 on that?
That's fine, sure.
Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
More stuff over here. Newer ones.
Hit the subscribe button.
Let's go over everything we got at the flea market today. I need time to go over the numbers at home and ruminate on how I feel about this. Cory from the future real quick. We spent $95 total. Should make about $72 profit, all said and done, and we're keeping Tasmania. This is only, I think, the second time I've been to Elephant's Trunk Flea Market. So let's take a look at what we got. So from the first purchase, got a pretty good deal, I imagine, because based on their prices and the stickers, should have been $65. We got Dance Dance Revolution Kona Mix, Buster Bust Loose, Ms. Pac-Man, 2 Wii Sports, one of them's missing the manual, Batman Arkham Origins, and Guitar Hero 5. And then picked up Tasmania for $5. It's hard to pass up a $5, you know, Super Nintendo game. And then for $40, which was a lot less than I was expecting them to say. I don't know how good of a deal it was. I didn't look it up. And I don't know if I could include any of the conversation because they were blasting music. But we got Rock Band 3 for the Wii, Guitar Hero Warriors of Rock, and Kingdom New Lands, which I've not heard of. Thing's a little moist because it did rain. I did not look this up. Don't know what kind of game it is. Side-scrolling of some sort. Be Brave, Ruler. What? Is this even English? Be brave, ruler, and fight to the bitter end, lest these new lands conquer you instead. I don't know what it's talking about. But $40, 50, what was it, $95 spent? Let me know what you think. A lot less toys, a lot less media than I was expecting to see. And from that perspective, I kind of, at this moment, would prefer my regular flea market because, well, not that I want to shout it from the rooftops, but I do make a lot more money selling non-video game items than video games, so. Alright, so that's going to do it for today's video. Hit the like button, subscribe if you're new, or as my son says, scribe, and I'll be seeing you.